Just to see if we can move Arthur's quest along. Hey, Arthur.
What else do you seek? How can I be of service to you?
About your to-do list.
What of it?
They don't make Sippersons anymore.
Blast it. Are you sure there's no other ways for us to get it?
Sorry, no other way.
Serves me right for waiting all that time, then. Oh well. Thank you for your efforts, anyway. With that done, we move on to the next item on my list. This one requires some explanation. A long time ago, when I was starting my job as a data entry clerk, I sold a family locket handed down to me by my mother. I wrote down the name of the man whom I sold it to because I knew I wanted to buy it back the instant I was financially stable. That's what we're going to do. Buy back my family locket. The man's name was Drood.
Drood. D-R-O-O-D. Alright, where's Drood? Are we going back to Westminster? Alright, here we go. Piccadilly Circus.
Come on down. Nothing like this sting of alcohol pouring down your throat.
I'm looking for a locket.
A locket, eh? Sure, I got one. Why? You interested in it? Pretty unique. Gonna cost you a lot of dosh. 2,500 tickets, I suppose.
Arthur wants me to buy it back. Now, what's it matter to you?
Supply and demand, market economics. Come on, mate, be real. Price stays the same, 2,500 tickets. That's how much either you or that ghoul are gonna have to pay me. Sorry, don't make the rules, you know.
Come on, can't we make a deal?
This ought to be good. All right, tell me why I shouldn't fleece you for all you got, mate.
Give me the locket, and I'll let you keep one of your fingers.
Jesus. Of course. I'm sorry. Here, please take it. Just leave me alone, okay? Please.
Life at the top is immensely satisfying.
Hey, Arthur.
How can I be of service to you?
About your to-do list.
What of it?
Here's your locket.
Yes. That's it. That's my mother's locket. It looks exactly the same as the day I sold it. Thank you, my friend. If we were to stop right here and forget the rest of my list, I'd still be eternally grateful for what you've done. Now, for the next item on my list. I always fancied myself a bit of a philanthropist. Giving back is perhaps one of the most important things a man can do with their time on Earth. And ever since I heard about the Tommy expansion in Brickton, Brickton, in the papers, I knew there was one thing I wanted to do. I want to build a water well for the people of Brickton. As a Westminster resident, I feel partially responsible for the contamination in the area. I have an old workmate named Graham who went to go live there. He might be able to help us with this matter. We should find him. And of course, it isn't real philanthropy if I don't put some tickets forward, so here, most of my remaining finances.
Why did that just say I told Arthur we couldn't get the locket? Oh, because it marks it as stealing the locket. Build a well in Brickton. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're going south. Brickton, here we come. Hey, Graham.
As I live and breathe, Arthur Mountbatten. And I can see you've brought a friend with you. I am Graham Parker. A pleasure to meet you. What brings you two to this little side of paradise?
How do you know Arthur?
We used to work side by side. Literally, my cubicle was right next to his cubicle. Hard not to become friends when you're that close to someone.
What do you do here in Brickton?
I mainly work on ensuring that Brickton gets all the supplies and resources it needs to survive. It takes quite a lot to keep a place like this well fed, but I'm doing my part.
So why did you come here?
I had joined the Foreign and Commonwealth Office in the hopes of changing London for the better. But at one point, I realized our job consisted of nothing but pointless cataloging and data entry. And so, I came here to make a real difference.
Well, we're here to build a well.
Ah, I see. So it's finally happened. Arthur has told me quite a lot about his to-do list, and this well in particular. But I'm afraid it won't be as easy as he made it seem. You see, money alone won't save the world. The tickets can cover the labor, but the people of Brickton don't have access to the kinds of materials necessary to build a permanent water well.
So what are the options?
With a small investment of 250 tickets, I can build a temporary well. It won't be perfect, hell, it won't even be that good, but it will help. If you get me 500 tickets, I'll be able to build a better temporary well. It'll help more people, but again, it'll be temporary, not made to last, you see. For us to truly help Brickton, we'd need someone to go to the nearby abandoned construction site and collect a few materials for us. Someone like, well, you and Arthur.
Okay, we'll be back.
Stay safe. Arthur, how goes your cricket game? Still a wizard with the wicket?
Haven't played a game since you left, Graham. None can compare to you.
Still the czar of compliments, I see. We must catch up.
Soon, my friend. Soon. There once was a man from Dover who quite liked to...
A friend of Arthur's is a friend of Brickton.
Hey, Graham. About the well,
Yes?
I got you the construction materials.
Fantastic work! This is outstanding. No, this is revolutionary. You've single-handedly changed the game. Tell Arthur that the Mountbatten well will be built here in Brickton, and that he has found his perfect philanthropic match in you.
Hey, Arthur, the well has been built. You're standing right next to it.
How can I be of service to you?
Hey, Arthur, about your to-do list.
What of it?
You're standing right next to the well.
I know, and you did such a formidable job. That well isn't just a symbol of hope, my friend. It's an enduring monument to our partnership, and what happens when great minds work together. Although the well bears my name, equal credit belongs to you. Now it's time for the last item on my list. And this one is perhaps the most difficult to bear with. I need you to help me find my parents' burial place. I don't remember where it is anymore. I don't remember if I ever knew. But not a day goes by where I don't ponder about it, especially as I have begun to forget almost everything I knew about them. We should start with the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. Perhaps they'll have a clue there. Or perhaps I should find a new way to say goodbye. Do keep in mind, we might dabble in some trespassing. It'd be wise to keep our wits about us.
Oh, I guess we're going back to Westminster. All right, Arthur, where are we going? The Foreign and Commonwealth Office. Okay. He said we might be trespassing.
It's been a long time since I've stepped foot in these hallowed halls.
Maybe I'll visit outside the walls sometime. See how the other half live. Look at you. You should really see a tailor about those clothes of yours.
There it is. My file. Let me take a look at it.
I do
Hackney.
hope Father is proud of me.
Yes, it rings a bell. A faint one, but a bell nonetheless. Perhaps they have a records room we can peruse.
So I haven't been on this side of the city, is that it? Okay, I came in down there before. All right. Let's see some more of the map. Cool. Critical strike. This is not going to work. Here we go. Critical strike.
Rally forth, my companion, to war. gonna regret it.
Okay, where was the mine here? So it fell through that room? There it is.
Good God, what are you doing?
Critical strike. Critical strike. What?
Every altercation I've had in my life, that was the most terrifying.
Ticket, take it. Plasma infused lever action rifle.
Is rancid, and I don't have a nose anymore. Think about that.
Mildred Mountbatten. Frederick's spouse, Arthur Child. Richmond Road. Buried at New Chapel Cemetery alongside her spouse. There you go.
I can't believe it. Is this true? New Chapel Cemetery. That's... We have to go there. If it's where I think it is, then we're both in for a surprise.
All right, Arthur, let's go find your parents' grave.
I can't believe we're here. Look around. This isn't far from where we met. To that sign I was hanging from. And here they are. Mildred and Frederick. Yes, I remember. My father's friends called him Freddy. I remember that now. I never thought I'd remember.
You've earned this, Arthur.
Of course. Of course. Mother, father. It's Arthur. It's been so long since we talked. Almost 200 years. Oh yes, your son's almost thrice as old as you two were. Just being here, it's all coming back to me. Well, not all. I don't think my brain could handle all that joy. Ma? Da? I'm forgetting. One day, I'll forget who I am. But it's all right. Because I found a friend. Someone to make new memories with. Oh, God, da. Remember that time at the beach? You saved up for 2 weeks to take us there. And all I could talk about was how much I wanted that bloody new toy car. I wouldn't shut up about it. And you looked so mad, but so happy. I was what, 10? I was a little pest. And you loved me. You both did. I remember it, Da. I remember you. Goodbye. I love you. Were you just staring at me that whole time? God.
I'm quite happy for you, Arthur.
That means a lot to me. That was it. The last item on the list. It's all finished. But there is one last thing I want to do with you. Come and watch the sun set with me. I'll tell you why once we're there. I think I found the answer.
What's that?
I don't know. That's it. That's the answer. I don't know what to do with my life. I have no list, no employment. But I do have something better. You. My time with you has been some of the best days of my life. And the only regret I still hold within my heart is that I didn't leave Westminster any sooner. Being with you has given me a new outlook on life. I may not know what I'm going to do with it, but for the first time ever, I can't wait to find out.
It's an honor to be your friend.
Blasted being whoever's doing this to us.
How rude. We were having a moment and the hooligans interrupted us. All right, Arthur, where are you? So we're supposed to watch the sunset or sunrise? What is it? See the sunset. Okay, the other side. We're going around by Brickton, huh?
Here we are. Our final stop in this little farewell tour. Except I'm not saying goodbye, but rather hello to a new day. How do you feel now that we've finished my little to-do list?
For a second there, I thought you were going to kill yourself.
What makes you say that? Is it because we're watching the sun set whilst having a seemingly final conversation? Oh, no. That was not my intention. The reason I brought you here was to thank you. Think about everything you've done for me. You valiantly convinced me to accept I would never drink Sippersons again. But after, you made your way through hell to build a permanent well for the people of Brickton. Subsequently providing me with the closure I've sought after all those years by finding my parents' graves. All things considered, you didn't just accomplish my to-do list. You showed me the value of your partnership every step of the way. And while there were some things we could have done better, I couldn't have asked for a better partner to do them with. Please accept my trusty Webley Pistol and my final Westminster salary, which I've been saving for the purposes of gifting it to you. I know it's not much, but then again, you didn't do much, so fair's fair.
Mountbatten's trusty Webley. Targets bleed for 25 points of additional damage. All right, Arthur. You got me there, Arthur.
I know how hard life can be, and I appreciate what you have done. After all, you've given me some beautiful memories. After all, that's what we are. Memories. So let's make some great ones. Together.
All right. Well, that's the end of Arthur's story. I should probably find another companion now. So we did Archie, now we did Arthur. I think Kira back at the Bank of England vault, maybe next. I don't even know how many companions there are in the game. All right, so what do I get to do? Let's do that later. I need to offload all of Arthur's inventory. Yeah, maybe go back to Camden to do that. But yeah, not now. All right, well, that was fun having Arthur as a companion. I really enjoyed that. So stick around. I'm not sure what's next, but we'll see you in the next episode. This is Geezer Owl signing off. Bye.